guys, it's Syama here, CEO of Scaling Retail, and this week on Retailing Weekly, we're talking about Forever 21 and bankruptcy. Now, bankruptcy is something that a lot of time journalists will talk about as being this big bad thing and what happens when they go bankrupt, but bankruptcy is really restructuring. Bankruptcy is not always a bad thing, right? So think about it. When Sears was going under bankruptcy, the CEO ended up buying the company and now it's privately held and now they're kind of restructuring things, right? Barney's also threats of going under bankruptcy, looking to find new buyers, new ways of restructuring. So when we think about bankruptcy, the best way to look at it is, hey, this existing model or the way things are going is no longer working anymore. Perhaps our debts or what we have that's in turmoil is outweighing possibly what the sales are coming out to be, and we can no longer kind of sustain the way business is being operated. So when you go under bankruptcy, you're basically alleviating yourself, right, of the debt, and you're alleviating yourself of the issues. Think of it very similarly to when a person goes bankrupt, right? All of a sudden, they're no longer held responsible for all of the things that they owe debt to, as long as they're in like a restructuring or refinancing program. Very similarly in businesses. So when people are talking about Forever 21 and the issues that are happening right now, it's important to understand that yes, they've been around for a very long time. Forever 21 was one of the first fast fashion companies, alongside companies like Charlotte Russe and Contempo Casuals, to really come up in the space of fast fashion about 15, 20 years ago. Now all of a sudden you have competitors like H&M, you have competitors like Zara that are really kind of taking some of the market share away from fast fashion companies. So what did Forever 21 do? Well, they diversified, they ended up creating a men's collection, they also have kids collections, and then they also did their offshoot of Riley Rose. So what exactly has happened here? Well, in my estimation, Forever 21 really over invested in their physical brick and mortar, and perhaps I feel like they really lost their core customer really because of the trends and the direction they're taking in terms of fast fashion. Forever 21 does really good with basics and they capture onto some trends, but they're not quite hitting it as fast to market as some of their other fast fashion competitors. Now, if you turn your attention to their e-com platform, it's an extremely overcrowded space, right? That's very unclear in terms of the brand direction. In some cases, Forever 21 kind of feels a little bit like Old Navy, right, in the way that they do their advertising. Now, the consumers that they've been targeting are now getting approached with different kinds of editorial and different kinds of advertising cadences and content. So as far as Forever 21 keeping up on that marketing side of things and e-com, they've definitely lost their customer there. Again, just because there's threats of bankruptcy does not mean the business is going under. Don't be surprised if you see the business under new ownership and perhaps a restructuring in order to breathe new life into this older business. All right, guys, that's all from us here at Scaling Retail. Remember, businesses go through lots of transformations. Your first business may not be your last business. And certainly if it grows and you make some mistakes or things happen along the way, restructuring, bankruptcy isn't necessarily a bad thing. Leave us comments below. Would love to hear from you if you're looking to start or scale up your business. You can head over and email us at hello@scalingretail.com. All right, thanks so much. Bye.